Oh, I thought I hit you. Jesus. Yeah, I didn't see it, so that's why if it looked like I was like stopping for a longer period, I'm like, fuck, did I hit him? Whoops. All right, so I'm gonna turn this down a little bit so you have like a little background music. I'm gonna show you one of the reasons why we're called a dirty schwa. It's a name. A lot of cities will call us the dirty schwa, and you'll figure out why. Although you gotta stop at the bank quickly. Hope that's okay.
There is no China drive-through ATM. We have ATM. We don't drive through ATM.
Yeah, no, here that's just our little fun thing. I don't want that card. Here's another trick. Whenever you're at an ATM machine, shake this, pull this. Because recently there's been scammers, like skimmers. So basically it looks legit, but when you stick your card in and you punch in your info, it takes all your info. So I get a notification, hey, you know, Billy Michael has given you his information or something. So basically I can duplicate your card. Canadian money, everybody. Oh, this is all fucked. Give me a sec. Not that rich. Oh, that bill's ripped. You might not want to go in, do you? Right now we are passing the Oshawa Centre, right on this side. So from my understanding, this was 1960. Who's calling me? Hey, honey boo.
Hi.
All right. Okay, I love you.
Love you too, bye.
Right. That's my beautiful woman. So Oshawa Centre, I think, started the construction 1960, I think. It used to be an open concept type mall, so it was like an outlet. So you'd go to, like, let's say I wanted to go to the CD store, so I had to come out from that side to go to that side. And then they closed it in, but they left little holes and like they left little areas you could see outside, like open areas, open concept areas. And if you walk through the mall today and you look up and you see where the glass is, that's where it used to be all open. It recently came under renovation, and I think 2015 they started renovating it. Yeah, it's a bit hectic back there. But mine's just a temporary car. That truck you saw in the driveway is going to be on the road soon. That's when I'm going to take more care of it, just because his car is tiny. So we are about to pass, and this is the thing I've been, drum rolling, please, as they say. If you point over to the left, oh wait, right, yeah, right, sorry. Over that way, we are going to be passing the crown jewel of Oshawa and why she's called the Dirty Schwa, General Motors, Oshawa Assembly Plant. The history behind this, and if my history is correct, this was what? Colonel Sam McLaughlin came to Oshawa, I think, in the 1800s? Somewhere around there. I'm not good with dates, but he came around 18 to 1900s, right? And he was a very rich man. And he's like, well, I'm going to set up an assembly plant here for Oshawa. So jobs and everything were fucking very fruitful. We had a lot of jobs back in the day. And recently they just reopened because GM was an asshole. But they reopened the plant, so that means now cars are going to be more made here in North America, so back to better quality cars. This is one of the 2 assembly plants left. Back in the 70s, 60s, all that. I'm going to change lanes. Oshawa, GM was kind of built around Oshawa. We lived around GM, so there was a north, south, west, east plant, right? And all the GM cars that are made here, trucks, sedans, SUVs, all that wonderful stuff. And I'm hoping to work here soon because this is, my grandfather worked here, my uncles worked here. And it's just like a lot of the old timers in Oshawa would tell you they worked at GM because GM was really good for jobs. And it still is. For $26 an hour as soon as you start, that's pretty good. It was fantastic back in the day. It's just gone down a little bit because they were going to outsource it to somewhere cheaper for labor, right? But cheap, pretty much China, Mexico, all that. But a lot of people kind of rallied together and got it back. There was a long time, I remember this was just all sitting here doing nothing. And now seeing it alive again makes me feel happy because it's just a big part of our history for Oshawa. Okay, so all these houses you see right here, these are original houses when Oshawa was founded, I think in 17 something. These are good places to get your history. If you want history of this place, those places, those are the first founding few houses that were built here. And Oshawa, it was actually derives from the indigenous word. I forgot the name. I think to be with water or something. This is the Lake Ontario we're on right here. This is Lake Ontario. But yeah, this is a nice place to walk around in the summer. We're now going around the bad Timmies. This is the bad Timmies right here. This is called crackhead Timmies or hooker Timmies.
Why this way is bad Timmies?
A lot of bad like drugs happen and stuff. Hookers and stuff. So if you ever want to get your willy wet, go here. But, I come here sometimes. Come here at night. This is mainly the area I grew up around. Like around this area mainly. I used to hang out with some people around here. Not the best people, but I did. This is my old elementary school here. Village Union Public School. I had nothing but good times here.
Elementary school?
Yeah, it's an adult school. It's for if you fucked up in high school, you come here. But this used to be my elementary school. My old stomping grounds. I made a lot of friends and a lot of enemy. And it was a nice school. I enjoyed my time there. I used to go to a Catholic school, but I never enjoyed my time there because I got bullied a lot, picked on, and and teachers wouldn't do anything about it because I'm a big guy, big tall guy. So one day I just had it and strangled a kid. And then I left. After that, I fucked off so fast. So here is the memorial. This is where we all come November 11th every year to pay our respects to the fallen soldiers. This is the most beautiful thing. I love seeing that place. I love going to that place. I know I always go there sometimes to reflect and stuff. This is the oldest church in Oshawa. This was built in 18-something. Simcoe Street United. 18-something. I don't know. That's an old house. If you see houses, like it just don't seem like they should be there. Well, yeah. A lot of these buildings are old. Actually, I can send you a video if you're interested.
Of course.
It just shows you like how it used to look, then after.
Video YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube video. I'll show it to you. You can use it maybe for B-roll. That used to be a bank. This one, it says Pulse. And that's our armory right there, the McLaughlin Armory. Where all our troops hang. I've been in there before. It was phenomenal to be in there. It was an honor to be in there. That's a tank. I don't know the history of that tank, but yeah, the Conqueror. All I remember is one time, my buddies and I were hanging out here around nighttime, and we just wanted to see what was in the tank, so we cracked open the lid, and there was nothing in the tank. It was all, cemented over. Which makes sense, because there's that one guy who can go crazy and fucking drive a tank, but if it's covered in cement, she ain't going anywhere. We're actually about to pass my old high school, one of my old high schools. I'll show you the other one on the way back.
You went to both high schools?
Yeah, my original one closed down because of lack of enrollment, even though that was actually in its favor. Because it was a vocational school. And a vocational school, for people who don't know, is a tradesy school. But our government wanted to make it where you had to pay for trades. You see, back around like 90s to like early 2000s, I can go to high school, learn mechanics, and as soon as I graduate, become a mechanic. All for free. But since the government wants to be a bit more fucking filthy, this is the manor too, by the way. This is Parkwood Estates. I should have fucking, we'll come back around, don't worry. This is my high school, my first one, and the second one, O'Neill. Very old high school. This was made in 18-something, or 1900s. Yeah. But back to my little thing, yeah, no. Now, if I want to do mechanics, I have to actually go to college for it and pay for it. But vocational school, it also didn't just let you have a job off the fucking jump. It taught you things like how to take care of yourself, how to, work on your car, work on metal, work on wood. They don't do that anymore. They only taught wood there, I remember. I recall only wood. So, I don't know. It was a nice school. There were no violence, nothing. No one got into a fight. But here's the problem. I'm going to go on a little rant. All this shit. They're tearing all these houses down and putting up condos. Condos that we cannot afford because of how fucked the inflation and the housing crisis is right now. We can't afford it.
Condos are expensive, more expensive.
Yeah, like fucking like I talked to you last time. To get even renting is expensive here.
Right.
But it's like, you want to solve the housing crisis by building more houses? No. That's like, we got a country that needs water, right? They can't afford water. Okay, so we're going to build 20 wells that they can't afford. What sense does that make?
What's your thought? How should they solve this problem?
That I don't know. Well, fucking stop giving money away. There you go. Our leader likes to give money to every country like it's fucking going out of style. And that's the problem. Like I said in that in our previous interview, I got no problem. I like that us Canadians help. Oh, by the way, it's Camp Samak. This is a very old camp. That is a lot like Boy Scoutsy shit. But going back to it, yeah, no, just the way I see it, at the end of the day, you help your friend. Like if you have, like, let's say you got let's say you have a child, right? And they bring their friend over. You're going to want to feed your child first and offer the friend food after. That's how it should be. But Trudeau wants to do, sorry, son, you can eat it later. Hey, Timmy, what do you want for food,
Yeah,
like, what the fuck? We come first. But
many Chinese people have the same complaints about Chinese government. Chinese government sends money to Africa. They want to have control there.
Oh, yeah, no. And the fucking, right now, China's in hot water again, trying to be buddy-buddy with Putin. Apparently, your guys' leader just went and chilled out with Putin.
Yeah, that makes me feel embarrassed.
It's not your fault, though. It's not like you guys are like, hey, come on over, go over there. Yeah, no. And that's what I feel sad for you guys, because I know you guys don't agree with your leader's ideology. I'm assuming a lot of you don't. But there's always those few who do, just like how few people here believe what Trudeau's doing is fucking good. And if that's the case, they need to give their head a shake. Sorry, but I don't give a fuck. You gotta give your fucking head a shake, buddy. It's Durham College. I'm assuming you've been here before.
This is my first time.
This is my first time over here. It's not like I made a few videos here in the past. Nah.
It's a nice place.
Yeah.